You guys only knew what all went into recording a video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share with you my favorites for the month of November. Now this video is coming probably about a week and a half later than I anticipated, but that's just how it happens, so let's roll with it, okay? So without further ado, let's jump on into my favorites for November. My first favorite is going to have to be an eyeshadow palette that came out a few months back, and I did get it just as soon as it released. However, I don't feel like I used it as much as I did in November, so I kind of wanted to talk about it. And it's the Decay Ultimate Basics. It has 12 shadows. Just a wide range of people can wear this because you have a lot of ones that you can wear for fair skin to medium to dark. The packaging is pretty stellar, and I just think it's a great palette. And the quality of the shadows is what you would come to expect from Decay. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have a monitor set up because I don't have a viewfinder. So I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame and in focus. So. And second disclaimer, if you hear a barking, that is my dog Beans. He is not happy about being locked up away from me while I am shooting this video, so I apologize for that in advance. Next, I have a body wash that I've wanted for a while but couldn't get my hands on just yet because I couldn't find it. And it is the Bliss Body Soapy Suds. This is just a really good shower gel. It does say a bubble bath as well, but I mainly got it because of the smell, and it had really good reviews. The smell is more like real lemon smell than some other things that I smell that are lemon scented. A lot of other things to me can be like super artificial smelling, but this one holds truer to like real lemons to me. And combined with sage, it gives it like a herbally earthy smell to it, so I just find it really invigorating. My next favorite is a conditioner that I found when me and my husband were shopping around at Marshall's, and I had not heard of this brand before, but they had a lot of these in the store, and I just started smelling different ones and I really liked it. And it's by the brand Theorie. Like I said, I did not know anything about this brand, but the smell is what drew me into it, and it was targeted towards dry, brittle hair. It was a good size. I thought the bottle was cool, but mainly I got it because I like the smell. It is called the Helichrysum Nourishing Conditioner. That's a mouthful. Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly jump in on this video because when I was looking up what the heck Helichrysum was, I came across just some interesting information that I wanted to share. The name Helichrysum comes from the Greek word helios, meaning the sun, and chrysos, which means gold. It's also known as immortelle or everlasting because the flowering tops keep their yellow color even after they're dried out. And it's a very aromatic flower, so they do use it in a lot of essential oils. But what's really cool is in history, according to the Greek legend told in Homer's Odyssey, when Odysseus was shipwrecked on the Isle of Phoenicia, he met the king's daughter there called Nausicaa. She was super, beautiful and everything, and she attributed to a lot of her beauty because of the use of precious golden oil that was extracted from the immortelle flowers. Now, she helped Odysseus recover by giving him a vial of that famous immortelle oil that she used. And after applying it to his body, he ended up regaining his strength, and he continued on his voyage. And a lot of you guys know that was a really long voyage, so it was just cool that was in that history. But this goes back all the way to ancient Greek times, and often people would use that supposedly back then, often after battles for like wound healing purposes. And if you look up, even now, just medicinal uses, there's a long list of stuff used with that Helichrysum. So just interesting. I had no idea about any of this. So I just know that this smells good. It makes my hair smell good, and it really makes my hair, the texture of my hair, feel a lot softer, and it doesn't make it greasy at all. So I do recommend it, but if you're super sensitive to smell, I probably wouldn't, just because it just might be too strong for you. I don't think it's strong for me at all. I think it has a nice floral smell to it, and it's definitely unique. And an added bonus is that it does come in a pump bottle, which is always super great. My next favorite is definitely a fragrance, and fragrance is probably something that will always be in a favorite of mine because I'm definitely a fragrance head. And at some point I do need to do like a perfume collection because I do have a lot, and I do have a lot to talk about when it comes to that. This one is Narciso Rodriguez for Her. And I was very aware of Narciso Rodriguez. He is a fashion designer of Cuban origin, and I'm well aware of his fashion for women. I really like his style, and when I heard that he had a perfume out, I was like, yeah, you know, let me jump in on that and see what it smells like. So I checked it out at Sephora, and I think that they still have these in the store if you want to smell it. But I went and I smelled it, and I was like, whoa, this would not be something, this isn't something I typically wear. I don't think I could wear this, but I sprayed it on my wrist, went shopping the rest of the day, and I just kept coming back to it. I was like, man, I really like that. Can't believe I like that. And so I eventually went back and I got it. Just to talk about the smell of it, it's strong in a way that it's very dense. It's like very rich and thick to me, and it's musky. There's a lot of musk in this, and it just is really heady in the beginning, but it totally tames down and becomes softer and really nice. This has some African orange flower in it, some osmanthus, some vanilla, some amber, definitely musk. It also has patchouli in it and vetiver. So it does draw towards the masculine side because of vetiver. About 1/5 of all men's fragrances have vetiver in it. If you're out and about, I would definitely recommend this as far as like at least smelling it and see if it's for you. I wouldn't purchase it right away. I don't recommend that on anything unless you're like, holy shit, give me that perfume. But I always recommend you either getting a sample and trying it, or going to Sephora or someplace like that and spraying it on you and see how your body adapts to it and how it adapts for you. To me, colder weather means I'm drinking more warm beverages, and coffee is at the top of that list for me and a lot of other people. My favorite coffee, definitely starting in November, because that's when I got this, was the Starbucks Holiday Blend 2016, and I believe they put these out every year, like a different version, and I don't know what the notes, if the notes change in it. I just know the 2016 was really good. And this is a medium roast K-cup coffee for your Keurig machine, and I think it's really cute that their tops are metallic. So with this Holiday Blend, I definitely find that it gives me a really robust like roast taste, which I really like, but it still seems strong. But caffeine wise, it's a medium roast. I don't get as much caffeine in the cup, but I still get a lot of flavor. So I like bold coffee that's not bitter. So I like it strong and I like it smooth. So Starbucks to me always has really good actual coffee. I don't feel like you always have to get all the fruit drinks. You can actually get their coffee is actually really good coffee. So my next favorite is, well, are coffee cups. These I got at Target. Now they don't say on the bottom what the brand is, but I looked it up on their website, and it's the Clay Art mugs. This is a 21 ounce. So this is really big. It could be for soup, it could be for ice cream, it could be for cereal, it could be for a latte, you know, your coffee, just whatever. And the other one is also a Clay Art mug, and it's called a Snuggle mug. I don't know what that means, but it's two-tone. It's a light pink and white, and this is stoneware. And did I say 19 ounces? It's 19 ounces, so it's still big, a little bit smaller than the other one, but I like the shape of it, and it's cute. So my next favorite I also found in Target, and it's a nail polish by Sonia Kashuk. And I had not had any of her, or tried any of her nail polishes before, but I was drawn to the color. I wanted something red for the holidays, and it's actually the nail color that I'm wearing. This is called Scarlet Starlet, and it's in number 10. Now, I was really impressed by the formula of this. Like I mentioned, I hadn't tried any of her polishes yet, but what I look for in nail polish is obviously color payoff. I don't want to have to do a ton of coats to get the color that I want. So I want a good color payoff. And as far as the formula, the consistency, I want it to be liquidy without being too runny. And I don't want it to be too thick. I don't want it to be too streaky. So this kind of checked all those boxes as far as everything I was looking for. It's very liquidy without being too runny, so I can move it around my nail like really quick, and I could get off definitely with a 1 coat of polish. This is 2 coats, and the only reason I did 2 coats was because one of my nails I kind of messed up on, and I went back over it and I felt like it was a little bit more pigmented than my other nails, and just for OCD purposes I went through and coated the rest of mine again. So I definitely could have just gotten away with 1 coat. I did get another color, and I don't know the name of it, but it's a darker or deeper red, and this one is a blue toned red, so it's a richer like red. It's not orange toned and a brighter red. So although it may look bright on camera, you can tell it's a blue toned red. All right, so my next favorite is actually my phone, and I finally upgraded to the new iPhone 7 Plus, and I did get the 256 gigabyte, which is so awesome. My last phone was the iPhone 6 Plus, and I got the 16 gig, which was obscenely like too small for what I was using it for, and it always told me that my memory was full, which was really annoying. So I got the rose gold color, and I know I got a case for it, which covers up the color, but you do see the rose gold in here and here. And the case that I got is also two-tone. It has rose gold and black. But I did also get a clear case that I switch out. That way I can see the rose gold of the phone. Now, I couldn't have a favorites video without having mentioned candles, especially around the holidays. So these are my next favorites, which are the Bath & Body Works candles. It's mainly, this one's like my all-time favorite, and I'll probably put it in a yearly favorite or something, but it's 'Tis the Season. It's not a heavy like cinnamon smell to me. It's like a cheerier like smell. So this has red apples, fresh ground cinnamon, and deep green pine. So if you haven't smelled it at Bath & Body Works, I recommend it. And this smell just screams the holidays for me, and I burn it a lot during this time of year. Now, the other flavor that I got was Sweater Weather, and I've smelled it before, but I never bought it, and I don't know why. I think it was probably because I bought a lot of this flavor, but I wanted to buy and burn this one this year too. And this is, like I said, Sweater Weather. A lot of people, I see a lot of good reviews about it, and I know a lot of people really like this, but it's fresh sage, juniper berry, eucalyptus, and fresh wood. So it's definitely like that Christmassy time of year like smell, and I will definitely buy this again. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up my monthly favorites. That's all that I had to share. And if you made it to the end of this video, thanks. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And comment down below some of your favorites. That's kind of how this thing works. Share with me what you liked, because I just shared with you what I liked, because the rest of us can maybe catch on to something we don't know about. So you may have information that we want to know.
That worked.
Kenny. All right, so for the best favorite, my husband.